What's up, guys? Just doing a quick little video in my mirror, obviously, so I could see what I'm doing while I'm doing this. I'm experimenting a little bit with button shirts and neck knives. I have the CRKT Minimalist on me right now, and the knife is, you can't really see it printing because of a button-up shirt. You have a lot of more ruffles and thicker material down the center, which is really nice. So if you're looking for, apparel to wear with a neck knife, if you're wearing a straight t-shirt, it's going to print. You wear something like this, you're never going to know it's there, ever. Okay. Specifically, if you were to tuck the ball and chain, the necklace part in, if I were to put this under my undershirt here and tuck it back, you'd never know that I had a neck knife on, even if you were looking. But anyway, the knife itself is printing right here, in between my thumb and my middle finger. All right. So what I'm going to suggest, and I'm kind of playing around here as I film too, is I like obviously a look of a nice button-up shirt. But at the same time, it makes it a little hard to access. I'm restricted between the size of the, in between the space of the buttons here. And of course, to access this, I could lift up my, go under the shirt, go from there, but that's way too time consuming and, it's going to be a pain in the butt to put back in. Taking your knife out is not a big deal so much as it is putting it back in later when you're done with your cutting chore. As far as emergency cutting situations, that's not an issue because you just want to get it out. Who cares when you get it back in? But for utility purposes, you want it to be easily accessible both in and out. So anyway, what I've been doing is I've been unbuttoning, and I try this with a different shirt too, which has a different button pattern on it. But basically, whatever the butt of your knife, here's where the bottom of the handle is, right above my pointer finger, right? Kind of like under my sternum here. Because there happens to be a button right there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbutton the button that's closest to the base of my handle, okay? That's it. Now, obviously, if you were to take note of my shirt looking at me, you might think, oh, my button fell off or something. Not a big deal. But what this allows me is full access and a full range of motion here for this knife. Okay, so if I need to, just walking around doing my thing, whatever, if I need to get to my knife, I can dip in and pull out. All right, so it's fully accessible. Now, of course, different size knives might be different, of course, with the button, style you have on your shirt. But with this knife and this shirt, it just happens to work perfectly. All right, so if I need to get in there, I can dip in and pull out. And it's right there. It's very easily accessible, but also the sheath can be exposed through that area as well. So obviously I'm holding a camera here, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. But with two hands, it only takes a second. But even with one hand, it's not a big deal. So there we go, it's in. But just as far as the, as far as the time it takes to get this knife out, if I need to, dip in and pull it out. Alright, I'll have to dip under my shirt. If I'm wearing some kind of a t-shirt or something, or even doubling up with a long sleeve and a t-shirt over it or something like that, it's much harder to go in between shirts to actually get it. Alright, so just something to think about. I thought I'd make a little video on it here. But anyway, you can see the sheath there. There you go. So just a little discussion on button-up shirts or different options you may have with a neck knife. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Take it easy.